Hi! So today I will be restarting my nail polish collection series. I got a new light. Yay. So it'll be, I don't think that I will fall off of filming these like I did last time because it was really hard for me to film them because the lighting had to be, I had to wait for, certain times of day and I couldn't always film at that time. So I'm happy that I have a light because now I can film basically anytime. So I'm going to restart my nail polish collection series. I'm just going to go drawer by drawer. This is the first drawer. This is what it looks like. This is from the Leonard drawer system or whatever, which I got from IKEA, and honestly I don't particularly care for these drawers. I did talk about them in a haul when I first got them. And I got them for $10, but I really wouldn't I'm like shaking up these bottles. I really wouldn't recommend the drawer system because it's gone back up in price. And the drawer is already falling apart. Let me see if I can show you. So on this side, do you see how this is not connected anymore? Sometimes this will break off completely and there will be polishes that will fall through, like my mini polishes. Maybe I can show you if I put this around. Ooh! To the other side. Sorry, do you see that? This just opens and sometimes my mini polishes will fit through, so yeah, don't really recommend it. It used to be closed before, so I don't know what happened, but I think it's because it's closed with these little things that you have to stick in, and I did stick it in, but I guess down here because of the weight, this is the first drawer, so this just doesn't have anything, well, none of the drawers have anything underneath them. But I don't know if it's because it's the first drawer, I don't know, but it completely just detached. So, really wouldn't recommend the Leonard drawers, and because I wouldn't recommend them, I'm not going to be doing a storage video because I don't really like my storage. So that's what I'm using in case you're wondering. So now let's just get into the actual polishes. I'm just going to pull them out and show you. So this first one is in the color Lapis of Luxury, which is a really beautiful periwinkle shade. As you can see, I'm almost halfway through the bottle. But I've stopped using this because when I see this polish in store, it is not this color at all. So until I find Lapis of Luxury that looks exactly like this, I probably won't be touching this because I don't want to finish it because I love it so much. So that's Lapis of Luxury. This next one is in the color Bikini Sotini, which is a very popular color. I love it. It's a cornflower blue. Cornflower blue is my favorite shade, so I really like that. This next one is one of their cashmere matte shades. This is in Yespadrilles, and this gave me problems when I was just swatching it, so I'm kind of afraid to wear this on my nails, but I feel like it's going to be utter crap. Just, if I'm completely honest, not really looking forward to it. Oh, I have two of these, yes. I actually have two of these. These are Mint Candy Apple. I don't know if you can tell, but this one's blue and this one's green, so they're different colors. This is the original one and this is the newer one, so yeah, I have two of those because one's blue and one's green. I also have two of Lilacism. Where's the other one? There's this one and this one. Yes. I have two Lilacisms as well. This one's blue and this one's purple. So that's a little bit funny. Essie is really bad with their color continuity. They just kind of have, depending on what time you buy your polish, it'll be a completely different color, so that's kind of annoying. This next one is in the color Beyond Cozy, which is really pretty and sparkly. And this is a fully opaque glitter as well, so that's really fun and festive for any festivities. This next one is in Garden Variety, which is a really, really beautiful color, and also the formula of this is fantastic. It's perfect. I love this one. This next one is in the color Fear or Desire. It looks super bright on camera, but in real life this does dry down a ton. It just looks like a regular orange on the nail. It does have a really beautiful formula, but I do wish that it was as bright as it looks here. So that's Fear or Desire. This next one is in the color Trophy Wife, which I love. I wanted this for years, and I finally got it on, I think my 16th birthday or something like that. So I love this polish. Really, really pretty. This is French Affair, which is one of my favorite pinks. It's a very blue tone. It's a cool toned pink, and I just think it's really pretty. Also, the formula of this one is not terrible, so yay! Yay for that. This is Off Tropic, which is a really beautiful like tropical green shade, and this is super opaque and just really nice to work with. So there's Off Tropic. This next one is in the color Going Guru, which is a pistachio kind of green. I have not tried this one yet, so I kind of feel like it's going to be bad though, because it's one of those yellowy greens, and yellowy greens are just not fun to work with. I actually have 2 bottles of Accrued Interest because I loved it so much, so I don't know if you guys can see, but I'm like down here on this polish. I absolutely love this color. The formula of this is the worst, so I would definitely not recommend it, but I love the color of it, so I've already been hooked, and there's nothing I can do about it now. I have Stroke of Brilliance, which is a really, oh, look at that, so pretty. So there's that one. I have After School Boy Blazer. This color is amazing. It's super opaque in one coat. It applies like butter. I just love it, and it's just the darkest blue. Very nice. This is Belugaria, which people usually hate. I like it. I think it's really interesting, and yeah, it doesn't wear well. It starts to wear off your nails and looks really horrible, but I do like the initial look. So there's Belugaria. This is Petal Pushers, which is just a really nice kind of muted bluish gray shade. This one is Resilient, and this is just an orange with the pink shimmer running throughout it. It's really interesting. I've had this for years and I've never worn it. I don't know. I got it for I think like $1 or something, and I just have not brought myself to wear it, although I haven't brought myself to give it away either. So yeah, there's Resilient. Maybe one day I shall wear it. We shall see. This next one, I should probably shake it up. Is in the color Who is the Boss, and this is just a really muted bluish green shade. It's almost like the color of mold, which doesn't sound very appealing, but I think it's a really pretty color. It has a very thin formula, but I don't really mind it that much, so that's Who's the Boss. This is one of the Luxe Effects in Pure Pearlfection. It's just the pearly kind of top coat. Not really much to say about it. This next one is in the color Turquoise and Caicos, which is a very popular color. It does have a jelly formula, which I feel like I should definitely say, because when I first, I kept hearing about Turquoise and Caicos, like all over the internet, everyone loved it. But I didn't know there was a jelly, so when I first tried it out, I was like, oh god, what is this? So, just as a warning, this is a jelly, so it is going to apply pretty sheer and pretty thin, but it does look really, really squishy and shiny on the nail. So, that's Turquoise and Caicos. This one is Playing Coy, which is a really beautiful kind of burnt orange shade. I'm really excited they came out with a color like this. So there's that. This is First Timer, which is a really beautiful kind of like not turquoise. It's like a tropical water color. That's what I like to think of it. First Timer. This is Stylenomics, which is a really beautiful deep green. It's almost black, and it's super opaque. Completely opaque in one coat. It's amazing. So Stylenomics. This next one is in Lots of Luxe, which is one of their this is from like that. This is Textured, so it's just a really beautiful blue textured polish, and it's just so sparkly and pretty. So that's Lots of Luxe. This one is one of their Luxe Effects, and this is in, what's this called? Shine of the Times. Oh my gosh, I'm ashamed of myself. I forgot the name. And this is just a really beautiful flaky. I do have 2 bottles of this because when it first came out, I knew it in my heart that they were going to destash it. I don't know where the oh, there it is. I knew in my heart that they were going to destash it, so I did pick up a backup bottle. So I'm proud of myself for that because they did eventually discontinue it. Did I say destash? I meant discontinue. This is Mojito Madness, which is supposed to be like the Starbucks green. It is very close to Starbucks green. It might even be Starbucks green. I don't know, but it is a super amazing shade. Super opaque. So easy to work with. I really like Mojito Madness. This next one is in the color Da Bush. I hate the name of this because I just don't What? Why? Okay. This is an exact dupe of OPI's, is it Stranger Tides? One of the ones from the Pirates of the Caribbean collection. This is an exact dupe of. I can't remember if it's, I think it's Stranger Tides. I'm pretty sure it's Stranger Tides. They're the exact same shade. They're this really weird kind of like pale, yellowy green sort of shade that has like a dustiness to it, and I love it. I really love this color. It's super flattering on my skin tone. So I like that a lot. This one is in the color Gogenza, which is a kind of like a pastel lilac shade. Right up my alley. This next one is in the color St. Lucia Lilac, which is a really beautiful lavender, I would say, because lilac has more pink in it to me, and then lavender has more blue. So even though it's called St. Lucia Lilac, I actually think of it more as like a lavender, and this is just my color. I love this color. It's great. I have this one, which is in Haute as Hello, and this does dry matte, which I was surprised about because it doesn't look like it would. But I think Essie kind of thought this would be like a neon, air quotes, but it's not neon at all. It's just kind of like this really pretty coral shade, but it does dry matte. So that's Haute as Hello. This next one is in Shake Your Moneymaker, which I know a lot of people really hate because it is super sheer, but I love it. Even though you do have to do about 1,000 coats for this to be completely opaque, it dries in a second. Literally, once you're done painting your 10th finger, it like you can put on your next coat. So this didn't really bother me that much. I actually really liked that. Well, liked this. So this is Shake Your Moneymaker. This one is in Saltwater Happy, which is just a really beautiful, it's almost like a really pale periwinkle shade. It's really pretty. I haven't tried that one. This next one is in Cote Couture, which is from their Cashmere Matte line. It's a gray that has a blue, well, it's like a grayish purple, like a dusty purple that has a blue shimmer, and you can see, ooh, blue shimmer, yay. I haven't tried this, so I can't really say anything about it. This is Under the Twilight, which is a really, really deep, what color is this? Purple? I think it's a really, really deep purple. It's so dark that it's kind of hard to tell. Though it has a little bit of like a bluish something to it. I don't really know. Maybe it's like a really blue-toned, deep purple. Not entirely sure, but this is completely opaque in one coat. Actually, it is a purple. It's like a really deep, grayed out purple, but it looks almost black on the nail. So if you're in like low lighting, this will look black, but it's really nice, and it's just has a really beautiful formula. This next one is in the color Virgin Snow, which is just like a very, very pale purple. Like the palest lavender. It's really, really pretty because it's very soft and delicate. So that's Virgin Snow. This next one is in the color Neo Whimsical. I think that this one was a mistake polish, because as you can see, it's kind of like a creamy gray shade, but Neo Whimsical is supposed to be a rosy plum shade, and I found like 20 of these in the clearance at Ulta years ago, so I think this was like a mistake one. So this is Neo Whimsical, but it's not supposed to be this color. There's that. This next one is in the color Rock the Boat, which is a really nice kind of baby blue, and it has a really pretty shimmer running throughout it. I think you can see it's like a silvery shimmer, so it almost looks like ocean water, like when it's really sparkly, the part that's like when ocean water is like really light blue and sparkly. I feel like I did not describe that very nicely, but this is really pretty. The formula is pretty streaky, but I like the color, so there's Rock the Boat. This next one is in the color Bordeaux, and this is a jelly dark red. I absolutely love this polish. It's really versatile. If you do like 1 or 2 coats, it's just like a really bright red, and as you do more and more coats, it just becomes darker and darker, and since it is a jelly, it's super shiny and just looks really squishy and just, oh, I love it. So there's Bordeaux. This next one is in the color To Buy or Not to Buy, which is a really nice kind of light purple that has a shimmer running throughout it. Let me see if I can like angle this so you could see the shimmer. Can you see it? Kind of. It has that same kind of shimmer that's in Rock the Boat. It's really pretty. So there's To Buy or Not to Buy. This next one is in Fair Game, which is kind of like a frosted, I don't even want to say it's frosty, it looks kind of frosty in the bottle, but it's definitely just kind of like a shimmer on the nail, just like a shimmery blue. So there's that. Then I have Starry Starry Night, well, the re-promotion, not the original, which is just a blue with, looks like silver glitter. Yeah, it's a blue with silver glitter running throughout it. So there's that. This next one is in the color Penny Talk, which is I don't really want to call it a copper because I don't think it's red enough for a copper. I feel like it's closer to bronze, even though it's called Penny Talk. It's kind of like a metallic bronze sort of shade. So there's that. This one is in Topless and Barefoot, and this is a really, really nice nude. It's super opaque. It's surprisingly opaque because, you know, it's a nude and it's an Essie, and usually that means sheer. But this is really opaque. So there's Topless and Barefoot. There's this one, which is in the color Case Study, and this is just a really nice, almost like camel-y sort of brown shade. I didn't mix it, so you can see there's a lot of yellow in it. This was also really, really nice to apply. Super smooth. I had no problems. So there's Case Study. Like shaking it up. This is what it looks like when it's like slightly shaken up. You will always see like a little bit of yellow around it though. This does not shake up completely, which sometimes I find that colors that have a lot of yellow in them will not shake up completely. Like you will always see yellow around the edges, which is pretty interesting. This is Predator Surfer, which is, oh, look it. It's beautiful. Predator Surfer. Not really much to say on that one. This is Just Stitched, which is from their Cashmere Matte. I have worn this. It was pretty sheer, but because it dries matte, it did dry pretty quickly, so I didn't really mind, and it has this really pretty blue shimmer running through it. I don't know if you'll be able to tell that it's blue, but I do have a nail a day with this and an Instagram post with it, so there's Just Stitched. This one is Main Squeeze, which is this is just a topper. It's kind of just like a purple shimmer topper. Looks very gray though, and it does give kind of like a gray cast to whatever nail polish you put it over, so that's Main Squeeze. This one is Loot the Booty, and I actually got this one because Ashley from Pugs and Pearls got it, and I was like, oh, gotta have it, and I went out and got it. Just look at it. It's so pretty. It looks like water. I love it. This is actually one of Essie's magnetic polishes, but the magnet was missing, so I ended up getting it for I think $1, and I don't know what the name is, but it's just kind of like this, I don't know, bronzy, not really bronze, I don't know, almost like pewter, maybe not pewter, I don't know what color this is, but it looks like this. So there's that. I have this one, which is called On a Silver Platter. Oh, look at it. Isn't it beautiful? It's so sparkly and just gorgeous. It is a little bit on the sheer side, but there's so much shimmer in it that it dries pretty quickly, and also it gets, even if it's not like completely opaque at all angles, the shimmer will kind of cover the places that look kind of bare, so you can get away with less coats of this, I find. So that's On a Silver Platter. This one is Geranium, which is one of my favorite nail polishes of life. It's just a super orangey red, and it's just gorgeous. It has a super amazing formula. It just glides right on. It's super sparkly. I love this with all my heart. So there's Geranium. This one is in the color Cocktail Bling, which is like another grayed out kind of blue shade. And this has a really nice formula. It's really smooth. So there's that. I have this one, which is in the color All Eyes on Nudes. I didn't know I had this. This is from the Cashmere Matte line. It's just like a nude sort of shade. I haven't tried that one yet. I have this Luxe Effects, which is in the color As Gold as It Gets, and it's just like a gold flaky top coat. It's really pretty and delicate. I like wearing this over black and navy blues. This is in Mod Square, which is a really beautiful hot pink, but this stains like you would not believe, and I was so surprised because pinks don't typically stain my nails, but this one stained really badly, but I do love the shade because look at it, it's really pretty. So that's Mod Square. Definitely proceed with caution with that one. This one's Blossom Dandy, which is one of my favorite blues of all time. It's amazing, and it's super opaque, really easy to work with. I love this polish so much. this Blossom Dandy. I have Fiji, which is my favorite pale, which is my favorite pink. It's just a super, super pale pink, and I just love it so much. The formula is not the best, but I don't care because this is my favorite pink. So there's Fiji. This one is in the color Toggle to the Top, which has like a really deep kind of burgundy base with this really pretty magenta glitter in it, and it's very sparkly and pretty. So let's Toggle to the Top. This one is in the color Bell Bottom Blues, which I have not worn yet, but just look at it. It's really, really pretty. So Bell Bottom Blues. This one, which is in the color Very Structured, which is a really nice kind of reddish brown. It's like a lighter burnt orange shade, or maybe like a burnt sienna shade, and this is super amazing. It's really easy to work with, super opaque, very smooth formula. I really love Very Structured. This one is in the color Wrapped in Rubies, which is like a reddish sort of base with a gold shimmer running throughout it. Really nice. This one is in the color Come Here, and this is another hot pink, and this is completely opaque in one coat. And as you can see, it's super bright and just really, really easy to work with. It's a one coater. I really like Come Here. Pretty great. This one is in the color Bobbing for Baubles, and it's like a muted blue, and it's also really opaque, super easy to work with. Bobbing for Baubles. Plus, I love that name. This next one is in the color Sunday Fun Day, which I haven't worn yet. It's a coral that has a shimmer running throughout it. It's really pretty. I have this pink, which is in the color Need a Vacation, and this is just like a really nice, almost like a Barbie pink. It's really pretty, but I haven't worn it yet. And then I have this one, which is in the color Hors d'oeuvres, and oh, look how pretty. It's so sparkly, and it has that shimmer running throughout it. I mean, that glitter and that shimmer, it's a gorgeous shade. So there's Hors d'oeuvres, and you can either wear it by itself or over something else. Then I have another cashmere matte, and this is in the color Wrap Me Up, and it's just a really pale, like a creamy beige shade. I have not worn this yet. And then I have my minis. So I have a mini of Borrowed in Blue, which is a really light blue. As you can see, I'm halfway through this. It's a really pretty shade, but I won't be getting the full size of this. I will definitely pick up Zoya's blue instead. I have this pink, which is in the color Pink Happy. It's a really nice kind of hot pink. I don't think I've worn this one yet. I have this one, which is in the color Vibrant Vibes. I have worn this. It's a really beautiful green. The formula is pretty crap, but I love the color. Look at that. It's really bright and amazing. I have this one, which is in the color All Access Pass, which is almost like an indigo sort of shade. I have not worn this one. I have worn this one. And this one's called Better Together. It's just a really light pink. This is a sheer shade though, so it is kind of hard to apply. It's pretty streaky and patchy, but it's a really nice kind of light pink. And I've used quite a bit of that. There's this glitter, which is in the color Pinking About You, which I have worn. And it's just a real... Oh wait, or have I not? Maybe I haven't. It's just a really pale pink glitter. It's really cute. So that's... Pinking About You. That's a really nice name. I like that. This one is Made to Honor, and this is definitely my favorite one. As you can see, I'm almost done with it. I definitely have to find the full size of this because I love it. It's just a really nice nude, but there's just something about it that I love. So that's Made to Honor. Looks a little washed out with this light though. This one is I Pink I Can, which is a really light pink. It's really pretty. I don't think I've worn this one though. I don't think so. But there's I Pink I Can. I might have. I can't really remember. This one is in the color Neon Coachella. I did wear this one, and this one wasn't my favorite. I think it looks really pretty in the bottle, but on my nails there's some kind of disconnect. So that's Neon Coachella. And then this blue, which is in the color Make Some Noise, which is a really pretty blue, but I haven't worn it on my nails yet. And then the last one I have is another one of my favorites. This is First Dance, and this used to be my favorite red until I got Geranium. It's just a really pretty dark red. It's definitely a lot darker than it's showing up on camera, but it's really pretty, really easy to work with, and I love it. So that's it for my Essie collection. That was a long one. Thank you so much for sticking it out. If you have any recommendations for Essies, wow, these like line up perfectly. I have like an even amount. Anyway, yeah, if you guys have any recommendations for Essie, please let me know, and yeah, that's it. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next video. Bye! Awkward waving. Bye.